I will have to fix it. But we're going to head into a little bit of improvement session. The first thing I want to talk about is small blind versus cutoff. And we want to train what hands you want to call, what hands you want to 3-bet, what hands you want to fold, especially when it comes to one pair single suited hands. I had this one hand which was Jack, 10, 9 single suited. And we'll want to look into that for a moment. And you can see here a breakdown of Jack, 10, 9. 99.5% of Jack, 10, 9 is going to call, and we should generally not 3-bet this hand. The expectation of the combo is minus 0.1 when calling, minus 0.3 when 3-betting, and minus 0.5 when folding. Because we already have a small bet invested, which is 0.5 big blinds. How do we access the new software as a mastermind member? There's a channel on it on Discord that's called Bucket Tool. And in there you will find the download link. Infinito says the coolest part of the stream is about to start. So we do know now that Jack, 10, 9 is generally better suited towards going for the call. I mean, it's pretty clear 99.5% of the time. On the right hand side, you can see what is called categories, like preflop categories. And those are all the categories that we have built up through the years that are one pair single suited hands. So from aces through like low pairs. And the low pairs are mainly on the right hand side over here. And you can see they are very blue. So they're going to fold a bunch. But we're going to keep them in for the training for the moment. If we don't think it's useful, we're going to get rid of them. So I'm going to click the training button right now. And basically, what will happen is a little training window will open and it generates 50 hands. And we're going to go through those hands together, guys. This can actually go a little bit away. And here we are. So this is the hand class we're looking at today. One pair single suited small bet versus cutoff. Again, the spot is small blind class we're looking at today. Small blind versus cutoff, obviously fold. Fold. Yeah, those are all the boring hands. But now Jack 10, 10, 8, very similar to Jack 10, 10, 9. We're going to call this one. And that is also correct. I'm going to stop it with some more difficult hands. King, Queen, Jack, guys. Let me know in the chat what you guys think about this hand. I'm going to put the chat right over here. A lot of guys are saying 3-bet. Where do I see your daily cash results in party poker? I mean, you don't. Those are private for all the players. Call seems pretty tight. Cutoff versus, wow, DeBoris with the call. I would never call this hand. Let's have a look. Ah, there we go. We are 3-betting. And when you hover over the question mark button over here, you can see how the entire category is going to play. So those are single suited kings and queens. We're folding 56% of those, calling 33, and 3-betting 11. And if you wonder like what hands are 3-betting from this category, we can also call it bucket. And you can click on this little bucket right over here. And in here, you can see all the kings and the queens that are single suited and how they play. So if you look at the hands that are 3-betting, we can see King, 10, 7 single suited is 3-betting. King, 8, 9 is 3-betting. King, 10, 8. We can also filter for queen. Yeah, exactly. The most connected ones are 3-betting there. And if we filter for queens only, you can see that queens are folding 77, calling 21, and 3-betting only 2% of the time. Only Queen, 10, 9 is 3-betting. King, Queen, 10 sometimes. So most queens are calling, kings are going to 3-bet 21% of the time, and connectivity really matters. Connectivity and single suitedness. I think if we have 3 spades, for example, like triple suited hands, you can see we are 3-betting only 5% of the time. King, 10, 9, King, Jack, 9, and then that's pretty much it. So connectivity plays a pretty big role with those kings, and the queens are mainly going to call. So we're going to keep that in mind and move on. Ace, King, 10, 10. So we're blocking aces and kings. We have a pair of 10s. What do you guys think against the cutoff raise? Call sorry, fold, call, or 3-bet. You can also use 1, 2, 3. Like 1 is fold, 2 is call, 3 is 3-bet. See a good mix between calling and 3-betting. Mix advantage for 3-bet. I would generally just call against cutoff, but 3-bet against button. Let's have a look here. I'm going to say call. It's a mix. Is SPR factored into the decision making of this tool? Of course, this is 100 big blinds. We also have 150 big blind trees, 200 big blind trees, 50 big blind trees. So yes, the stack to pot ratio is considered. Can you put it somewhere in the overlay what spot we are covering? I think that's a good idea. Yeah. So we're going to cover here. 1 second, guys. So this is the spot we're looking at. Small white versus cutoff, 100 big blind steep for PL 500 in terms of rake structure. Let's make it a little bit fatter like this. And when you go into the category, this is ace high Broadway pairs with a suited ace. You can see fold 18, call 27, and then 3-bet 55. So a lot of the hands are 3-bets, in fact. Hands like ace, queen, queen. I mean, obviously, like ace, king, king is also belongs to this category. Is 3-betting 95%. Ace, queen, queen is 3-betting 61%. So here, I guess the nut suit. I mean, those are all suited to the nuts. Ace, queen, queen, 8 is connected. But even like ace, king, queen, queen, obviously connected. Ace, queen, queen, 5. So connectivity really matters there. And then ace, jack, jack is 3-betting 35%, so less. Again, connectivity matters a ton. And then ace, 10, 10 is 3-betting 29% of the time. And connectivity matters the most. So you can see ace, 10, 10, 8. Ace, well, 3-bets are ace, jack, 10, 10. The classic jack, 10 combination. Ace, king, 10, 10. Which is the hand we're looking at the moment, is apparently a mix. Ace 10, 10, 9. Ace, queen, 10, 10. So connectivity matters a lot with those pairs, essentially, when you decide to 3-bet. Next hand, queen, queen, 4 deuce, obviously fold. I'm not going to go through the most obvious ones. Fold. 9, 9, 8, 7. Again, we're playing small bet versus cutoff. Shulo with the fold. Most important thing seems to be having a suited ace there also. Yeah, of course, for sure. Call, fold, call. A lot of people going for the call. I would generally go for the call. I think it's a little bit too strong to fold. Let's see. It's a mix, calling and folding, 45, 55. So that always means that the EV is really close between those two options. You can see the EV right over here when I click the button EV. And 9987 has an EV of 0.5. So it's equal in terms of calling versus folding. This is a fold. This is a fold. Ace, queen, queen, 8. 1, 2, 3, guys. Fold, call, 3-bet. I would fold 100%, but I'm playing 50 to 100 PLO, so it's probably a fold. I agree. If you pay more rake, you're going to fold a few more of those hands for sure. We see a lot of 3-bets, some calls. I think ace, queen, queen is a 3-bet very often. We just learned that before, especially when there is some connectivity. And queen 8 has some connectivity, so I would say 3-bet. There we go. Just to recap that one more time, when we click on the bucket tool, we type in ace, queen, queen, which belongs to this category. 61% 3-bet. What ace, queen, queen hands are calling? Trip suited. So when you have 3 spades, 3 hearts, 3 diamonds, and then disconnected ones. Ace, queen, queen, 3, 3 spades. Ace, queen, queen, 7. If you look at the single suited ones, then we see 72% 3-bet. But if you have a very disconnected hand, you're still going to just call. Ace, queen, queen, 6 single suited. Ace, queen, queen, 7 single suited. Ace, queen, queen, deuce single suited. 6, 7, 3 deuce. Ace, queen, queen, 4 is already a 3-bet then. And if you look at triple suited hands, I think that's TS, then you will see 72% of calling. So there's a big difference between whether you have a triple suited hand, which is 3 spades, 3 hearts, 3 diamonds, or if you do have, or 3 clubs, or if you have a single suited hand, which is exactly 2 of a suit. Those are 3-betting much more often. 10, 8, 7, 7. So we did see a hand that was sort of similar, which was 9, 9, 8, 7. It was better connected though. It didn't have a gap, and it was a mix between calling and folding. So I'm going to say this is a fold because there is a gap at the top and it's not as well connected as 9, 9, 8, 7. TS is a custom syntax, right? Yeah, we do have quite a bit of custom syntax in here built, and we can build even more. And we will build even more. A lot of guys saying fold. And I would agree. The answer is yes, fold. So again, if you look into this category, connected mid-low pairs, what hands are calling? 97% folds, 3% call, and 0% 3-bet. So this is one pair, single suited, connected mid-low pairs. What hands are calling? 10, 9, and 8. And that's where it ends, or what? No, we also have 8, 8, 7, 6, which is mixing. 9, 9, 8, 7, we saw that before, is mixing. And then we have 9, 9, 8, 7. Yes, we know that is mixing. And then 9, 9, 7, 6 apparently is mixing, but leaning towards folding. For players who play lower than 500, it's generally a fold. Can you show assumed cutoff RFI range visually? Well, it is the GTO RFI range for the cutoff. I could show it, but what do you mean by visually? So what you can do with this tool, let me just bring this main window back. You can also open it one more time and then just open up the cutoff range over here to see which hands are open raising. When you say visually, when you can create these buckets that I created right here for the cutoff, and then you would be able to see whatever categories you want to build up and which ones are open raising and so on. Okay. Next hand. Ace, ace, 10, 5. 1, 2, 3, guys. 1 is fold, 2 is call, 3 is 3-bet. Show us the 95,000 combos, please. Yeah. So obviously we're going to 3-bet, but the question is, are all aces 3-betting? So here we can see single suited aces, and the answer is 95% of single suited aces should be 3-betting in the spot. We're calling with ace, like with trip aces. If you have trip aces, we're going to call 100% of the time. So never 3-betting. What other aces are flatting? Let's have a look. X. I'm not sure if the syntax works yet. Yeah, it does. No, it doesn't. We cannot exclude anything. Yeah, we cannot exclude anything. Not yet. What other hands are flatting? Well, ace, ace, 3 deuce, low suit. Ace, ace, 8 deuce, low suit. Ace, ace, 7 deuce, low suit. Ace, ace, 9 deuce, low suit. I mean, we get the point, basically. Again, 95% of the aces are going to 3-bet. Again, if you guys are just tuning in, we're playing small blind versus cutoff 100 big blinds for PLO 500. Queen, queen, 10, 3, guys. 1, 2, 3. Let me know. We see a call by Dairun. Or Dairun. Fold, call. What about hands such as king, queen, 10, 9 and such? Well, in this training right now, we're only going to do one pair single suited hands, because I was struggling with the jack, 10, 10, 9 before, and that belongs to one pair single suited hands, and that's why I'm focusing this training on this hand category, and then afterwards we can move on to something else. I would think it's a fold, actually. Yeah. You can see here kings and queens folding 56% of the time. What hands are going to call? you need connectivity essentially. Like you need hands that are connected. I think it would be cool to see the EV here as well and sort by EV. I'm just going to screenshot this and suggest it to the developer because I think that's a cool idea to sort by EV. Okay, submit it. Is that program part of the mastermind? So this program is currently in beta stage and is free for mastermind members only. And in the future, 1 or 2 months from now, it will be commercialized to anyone out there. But at the moment, you have to be in the mastermind. And if you are in the mastermind, you have free access to the beta version, which is this version that we see right here. Next hand is King 10, 10, 8, 10 high suit, guys. 1, 2, 3. 1 is fold, 2 is call, 3 is 3-bet. Yeah, we are in the small blind. You can see the spot right over here. We see a fold, a call, a 3-bet. 3-bet seems to be too aggressive. Fold, fold, a lot of folds. I would say fold 2 with a 10 high suit. That is correct. Now, if you want to know whether or not we are 3-betting this hand some of the time, we can click on these suit variations. Okay, so this is a different display now. Now it's going to display every single combination of King 10, 10, 8 in disregard to the suits. Rainbow, triple suited, single suited, king high suit, double suited. All the variations are going to be listed. We just have to wait for it. Here we are. And we can see, okay, even King 10, 10, 8 double suited is 3-betting only 8% of the time. If we go into King 10, 10, 8 and we say spade, diamond, spade, club, or club. So the king high suit will be a call 71% of the time. Actually, we can see it here. So this is... 1 second. Trying to figure out the syntax. Okay. So what we're looking at right now is King 10, 10, 8 single suit with a king high suit, 62% call, and 36% fold. Okay. 10 high suit is just a fold. Is this compatible with Mac? That is a good question. I didn't come around that answer yet, but I think it is. No, actually it isn't, only if you use Boot Camp, which is obviously Windows then again. So not yet. I'm not sure if it ever will be. Obviously this hand is a 3-bet, by the way. We don't have to look into it. Ace 5, 5, 4, guys. 1, 2, 3. This is a tricky one. Like I would consider calling even. I wouldn't consider 3-betting. But I can see how we might want to see a flop. We see some folds here, some calls. For reply, no problem. Shoulder with the fold, snap call, no flush draw, and connected. I would go with the call. Let's see. Maybe it's a mix. It is a mix. But so that basically means you could also call, and you can also fold. So the EV has to be really close. It's minus 0.4, so very close to the folding option. And if you are paying a bunch of rake, it's probably fine to just fold. Ace, queen, queen, 7, guys. I think based on the hands we have learned so far, this is a pretty obvious one. Can you check about ace 5, 5, 7, ace 5, 5, 6? Sure. In a moment. So I think 3-bet is out of the question because we don't have the ace high suit. Even with an ace high suit, ace queen queen is usually 3-betting when it has connectivity, and the 7 is disconnected to the queen. So like ace queen queen 8 with an ace high suit is a 3-bet. Ace Queen Queen 5, Ace Queen Queen 4 is a 3-bet, but not Ace Queen Queen 7 with an ace high suit. So this is certainly not a 3-bet because we don't even have an ace high suit. What is the flop leading frequency small bet versus cutoff 50% plus? I think it's going to be less just because we're out of position, but there are certainly quite a few leads. I would say this hand is a call. Oh, it is a fold. Schuller says, I think folding this is actually not that bad. He got it. So this belongs to a different category. Ace high Broadway pairs with an unsuited ace. 45% fold, 17% call, and 39% 3-bet. I mean, the 3-bets are pretty much nailed down to Ace King King. Ace King King is 3-betting 100% of the time. And then also like connected stuff. Let's have a look. Ace King King, Ace King King, Ace King King. Then we have Ace Queen Queen Jack, makes sense. Ace King Queen Queen makes sense. Ace King King. Ace King Jack Jack. Yeah, connectivity basically. And then there's a bunch of folds. There are also a bunch of folds here. Ace Queen Queen 6. Like if you're not connected essentially, like you have an issue basically. If you like Ace Queen Queen, folding 33. Yeah, I mean all these hands are not connected, they're just folding. Okay, then let's change to a more fun spot. Well, I do have 3 spots I want to go through because of some open questions that I had myself in the session. So we're going to switch here soon to a next spot, which will be 4-betting the cutoff versus the button. So that's definitely more fun, right? This is a fold, this is a fold, this is a fold, this is a fold. This is King King 9-7. So we don't have the greatest connectivity. We're either going to call a 3-bet. I would think we're just going to call this one probably. I mean, it's close. King 7 of hearts. Pretty strong. Is this recorded, Jane Anders? Yes, you can watch it in the VOD afterwards. We see a lot of 3-bets here. I mean, these cards are connected. I think 3-betting and calling is really close. I'm just going to go with call. 1%. 1%, guys. Yeah, it's supposed to be a 3-bet apparently. Like kings and queens, again, 3-betting 11% of the time. The thing that matters most is connectivity. And King King 9-7 apparently. I mean, King King 9-7. Let's have a quick look into it. King King 9-7. 66% 3-bets. And we're not 3-betting if we are trip suited, low suited. That's it. Yeah. Mistake on my end. King King 7-3. Just call. What? What? Guys, you surprised? So King King 9-7 was a mistake. King King 7-3 is not good enough. Like, what about King King 8-4? King King 8-4 is also a fold. Wow. King King 8-5. King King 8-5 is sort of threshold. With a king high suit, obviously. Okay. Learned something there as well. This is a fold. This is a 3-bet. This is a fold. This is a fold. This Jack Jack 10-7. So we did have Jack 10-9, which was a call. We did have 9-9-8-7, which is a mix. We did have 10-8-8-7, which was a fold. I'm leaning towards just folding, by the way. I'm just trying to find some patterns here. What are people saying? It's a mix. It's a fold. Yeah. Yeah, it's a fold. Jack 10-7. Always a fold. Doesn't matter what the suit is. King 8-4, I think trip suited in 8-4, like even single suited 8-4 apparently isn't a call. We learned that just before. 10-10 9-4 is a fold. King Jack 7, I think is a call. I mean, we would like to have the king high suit. Maybe it would be a 3-bet with a king high suit, but this way we still got a call. Sure says call. Call here as well. Call. I think we got a call. Yeah. 90% call. And King Jack 7 is going to be 2% fold. So we are in. And we're 3-betting a bunch if we have the king high suit. Okay. Jack 7 4 is a fold. This is a fold. 6. We haven't really looked into those really low pairs. If we check out this graphic here, we can see the low pairs are connected with low pairs. 3% call. So if we hover over this, connected with low pairs, 97% fold. Is this the one we call? 3% call? I mean, it might actually be, but let's just fold. Yeah. Which ones are calling? Probably a little bit higher ones. 10, 9, and 8. Yeah, all the higher ones, essentially 8, 8, 7, 6. Makes sense. This is a fold. We're almost done. Fold. I mean, we have 39 hands so far. What about this hand, guys? What did you learn? Did you learn anything? Let me know now. Infinito with a 3-bet. Call. Call one more time. Apparently, I already know it because I learned it. I think that all triple suited aces are calling. Exactly. Okay. Then this is a fold. King 10 9. We have some connectivity. We have a king high suit. Pretty sure it's a call. A lot of calls in here. Okay. Yep. 3-bets. Folds. Queen Jack deuce. Doesn't make the cut. Queen 10 8. I think we have to call. 3-betting seems bad. Yes, 92% call. Fold. 3-bet. Fold. And that's it. Training done. We had 94% correct. So not too bad. I did have some insecurities. Let's just quickly go through the ones that were incorrect. The 4 ace, queen 7 guys. What is the correct answer? 1, 2, 3. So yeah, most of those hands I already play pretty good, but there are some mistakes here. We do see a bunch of 1s, which I think is correct. Is ace a button 3-bet? A 3-bet if button calls? Good question. We're going to look up quickly before I forget it. One more time here. 1 second. Actually, we're going to do it in a second because I got to get rid of this window first of all. King 9 7 is a 3-bet. King 7 3 is a fold. That was surprising to me. And that is the session. So now we corrected all of those 50 hands. And hopefully you guys can see that if you go through 100 hands, 200 hands in a certain spot, it becomes really natural and easy to get better with your preflop ranges. So I think we learned quite a bit there. Here we want to look into ace 5, 6, 6, for example. I think it's probably going to be a mix. Double suited. Between calling and folding. And the answer is, it is a mix, 50-50. And again, it's not really a big surprise because we already have learned similar holdings. And then ace 7, 7, 5 is probably also a mix, to be honest. Oh wait, it was single suited. Wow, ace 7, 7, 5 double suited is a 3-bet, by the way. Let's go into single suited. I think though it's still a mix. This hand single suited. Ace 5, 6, 6. Let's have a look. I mean, the folds on the left-hand side, wait, well, it is a mix. It's really close, like 0.4 call. So it's still a mix, a little bit worse than ace 4, 5, 5, and then with sevens. I think we're mixing two. Yeah, we're mixing two, a little bit more calling. What software do you use to track hand histories on party, since they don't let you use HUDs? I mean, you can use all the softwares that you already know, I think. Hold'em Manager 2, 3, Poker Tracker, and import the downloadable hand histories. I use Hold'em Manager 3. Okay, now we're going to click New Situation, and we're going to change the spot. And the spot will be... We're going to talk about versus 3-bet. Or let's say cutoff versus button facing 3-bet. Okay. So this is the spot in question. So we're going to say cutoff versus button facing 3-bet. And our initial range. So here in this window, you can navigate towards the part of the tree you want. We have PLO 50, PLO 500, PLO 5000, different stack sizes as well. And we're going to talk about, I mean, what do you guys want to see? 100 big blind 4-bets, 150 big blind 4-bets, 200 big blind 4-bets? Let me know in the chat. 100, 150, 200 big blinds deep. What would you think is more helpful to see what kind of hands are 4-betting at which stack sizes? We have 100 once, 100, 50. We're not going to look at 50. A lot of 100, 150 plus. A lot of 150. Standard. We're going to choose the thing in the middle, okay? Well, we're going to go for 150. We have a couple of folds. In the cutoff, we raise. The button 3-bets. Small blind folds, big blind folds, and then we have a reaction. So we download this and we call it cutoff versus button. 150 facing 3-bet. And it's 150 big blinds, PLO 500. Okay. Now it is downloading these ranges from our cloud. And you can see it here. Now we're going to input the folding range. Oh, sorry. We have to first of all input our open raising range, which is this one, the cutoff initial open. This is our initial range. 31.9% are the hands we open raise. And then we are going to input our reaction versus the 3-bet. So cutoff fold. So we're going to fold against the 3-bet 20.9% of the time. Then our call. We're going to call against the 3-bet 65.8% of the time. And our 4-bet. And we're going to 4-bet the remaining 13.4% of the time. And now we're going to head into the training session. So this is 150 big blinds, guys. And here we go. So now I picked all possible starting hands. We could also narrow it down, but we're going to start this way. What is the 3-bet frequency in fold to 4-bet? The 3-bet frequency is 9 point... What was it again? Let me just look it up. Three-bet frequency is 9.24. And the fold frequency versus 4-bet is 28%. Okay. First hand, guys, we're facing a 3-bet. What are we going to do? 200 big blinds, actually 150 big blinds deep in the cutoff. 1, 2, 3. I'm thinking of, I don't know, it's kind of a crappy hand. I'm thinking of 2, call. A lot of calling here. Again, overall, we're folding 20.9%, calling 65.8%, and 4-betting 13.4%. You can see that in the background, I guess, whatever. I'm going to say call. That is correct. Queen 976, double suited. Are we in for the 4-bet, guys? 1, 2, 3, guys. Fold, call, 4-bet. If the solver says fold, I uninstall the solver. Oh. Shoulder says 2. I would also just call. I don't think I would be 4-betting this hand. I think there are a few other hands I would 4-bet. Ooh, D. Boris wants to 4-bet. I don't know, man. 150 big blinds deep. Maybe. I'm going to say call, but let's see. It's actually a call. We haven't defined any buckets, so we cannot use buckets here. We could look into suit variations if we had like higher suits. It's never a 4-bet. Okay. Next up, King, Jack, 10, 10. I think this is a pretty obvious call. Next up, King, Queen, Jack, 9, Rainbow. I would say this is a pretty obvious fold. But let me know quickly, guys. Yeah. 10, 10, 9, 8. We're just going to call. King, King, Queen, Deuce. Those are the tricky ones, like these high pairs that are disconnected. What do you guys think? I would say call. Still. A lot of folds here. Definitely not 4-betting. A lot of folds. I'm still in the camp of calling, honestly. Yeah. Ace, King, 9, 6. I would fold this one. I mean, I could use only double suited combinations if you guys want to, and then we're going to see some 4-bets for sure. Yeah, let's do that. I think this is a fold, by the way. Yeah, this is too easy. We're going to generate a couple of new hands, and the way I'm doing this is I'm going to go back into this overview. We're going to choose buckets. So here are all the categories. We're going to choose double paired, double suited hands. Those are cool hands to think about. We're going to choose, well, basically any double suited hand, So we're going to create a new bucket over here, and we're going to call it any double suited. And it's basically just DS. I'm not sure if that works, but we'll figure it out. Actually, it's more like, I think this works as well. Let's see. Oh, wait, it doesn't pick it up. Oh. Let's have a look. Not 100% sure if this works. Do we get a graph? Yes, we do. So these are any double suited hands, paired, unpaired, double paired. 18% are 4-betting, 81% are calling, 1% are folding. So we're not looking at folding. We're trying to learn more about what hands are 4-betting. Let's get into it. Training. Oh, sorry. That doesn't work. This way. Okay. Queen 10, 7, 5. Call. Call. All right. What about 8, 7, 7, 6, guys? What was Queen 976? My battery died. It was a call, even with high suits. I think this one is a call, by the way. Not a 4-bet. Okay, we're good. King 754. I also think I think all these hands are not very connected. They're just gonna call. But now the magical Jack 10-8-6. This is where things become interesting. This is where it's like Jack 10-9-7 is gonna 4-bet. I'm pretty sure. But Jack 10-8-6 is a little bit different. It could still be a 4-bet though. Sure says 4-bet. I don't know. I'm in it. It could be a mix. I'm gonna say call. Oh wow. Well, it is a mix. I'm gonna look into suit variations. It's 88% call, 12% four bet. So you luck boxed with the diamonds and the spades. But basically, with high suits, it is obviously more often a four bet. Yeah, makes sense. Like if we say Jack 10 8 6 and we use X, Y, that doesn't work. Not yet. Spade, diamond. Well, but then it chooses exactly spades or diamonds. Okay. Call. Call. Ooh. Ace, king, queen, 4. I can see a four bet here. Like four bet fold. 2 calls already. Locked in. Four bet. Call. I mean, we are blocking kings, but you can have a lot of double suited stuff that we can dominate. Forward fold is a thing. Yeah, 150 big blinds for sure. Listen, guys, I'm just gonna say four bet, okay? I know you guys don't want it, but we're gonna do it. Should have listened to chat. All right, guys, peace, 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 peace. 83%, like 0% four bet. I'm the worst. Okay, give me another chance to listen to chat. Queen Jack 10-7, guys. Queen Jack 10-7. I'm gonna say call. It could be a mix. It could be a mix, but it could be a mix. I'm gonna say call. Well, it seems like a call, right? Seems like a call. There we go. King 10-7-6. Someone on Star says, damn, I love these study sessions. Well, you should get into the tool and you can just study as much as you want in there. King 10-7-6. I mean, we're just going to call, I think. By the way, double suited hands for the guys that are typing fold are not folding versus a re-raise. We already learned that in... again, if I go up here and I just generate the strength bucket chart, this is the strength bucket chart. You can see that these are all any double suited hands, and they're folding 1% of the time only, and then calling. And like, so the question is more like call or four bet. What? With the king? With the king? What? Wait, suit variations, guys. Our last chance. 33% four bet. Okay, 33% four bet. Like even the low suit is four betting. King 10 of hearts, 7-6 of spades. King 10 of diamonds, 7-6 of spades. Wow. That's surprising. What is the software price? At the moment, it is in beta and available for free for all the PLO Mastermind members. Damn, Jane Anders, I can't wait for the software to be available. It is already available. It is already available. You guys can do the same thing that I'm doing right now, just by yourself, if you're in the PLO Mastermind and you download the software. That was surprising to me. Jack 8-7-5. I guess we're going to 4-bet. I would just say 4-bet with this one. Get in the Mastermind, guys. Why does the preflop helper say 100% 4-bet versus button? Different rake structure potentially, but also I guess in the preflop helper, you're looking at a specific 4-card combo. And you generally want to look at all, like the suit variations thing, right? You want to look into all possible combinations that are double suited. Tibor says call. I mean, King 10-7-6 was a 4-bet some at a time. Like, quite gappy. I'm going to say 4-bet. Wow. Maybe suit variation is going to save me. Oh, we're getting raided here by Nicky Mouse. That's very nice. Very, very nice. Actually calling 100% of the time here. We are just good to see here, Jane Anders. How's it going? How's it going? We're actually in a study session right now using the new software which is built. No delay, by the way. So, Nikki, this is a no delay stream. Jordy in there as well. Wow. I'm thinking of something, guys. I'm thinking of something when I think about Jordy and Nikki. Okay. Obviously, 4-betting double-suited aces over here. King 10-9-6, guys. So the spot we're training at right now is how do we play the cutoff versus the button when the button 3-bets us and we are 150 big blinds deep, actually 150 big blinds deep. That's the spot we're working on at the moment. I'm a member of the mastermind where can I download the software, head over to Discord and head into the chat called Bucket Tool. And in there, you can find the link and you can log in with your credentials. Okay, a lot of guys are going for 4-bet right now. I mean, after seeing King 10-7-6, I'm just going to 4-bet. No. Oh, nice. Day 3. Lol. Jahrestag, was mache ich jetzt? Du musst mir auch was GTO helfen. Habe gerade Day 3 erreicht und bin 4. in Chips bei 70 left. 250k für First, aber heute Abend ist Jahrestag. Was mache ich jetzt? Du buchst ein geiles Restaurant oder ein geiles Erlebnis einen Tag später und sagst deiner Freundin, dass nur dann Platz war. Und dass ihr es am besten verschieben solltet. Und dann noch an der Seite, an der Seite sagst du noch, dass du übrigens Turnier spielen musst. So löst du es. Actually, King 553 might be one of the hands we're going to fold. Danke dir, mein Freund. I think this is the 1% hand we might fold. Yeah, Valentinstag's perfect. Exactly. No way? No way we're folding? I'm just going to listen to chat. I learned my lesson. Nikki subs. All right, we're going to call. I mean, it's hard to hit the 1%er anyway. It's 8-7-4, guys. 1, 2, 3. 1 for call, and 1 for fold. 2 for call. 3, 4, 4 bet. What do you guys think? I would also go with call, by the way. But you guys know I've been wrong before. Pure call. I would say pure call. Yeah. Ace King 10-5. I wonder what hands are 4-betting that have an ace. Like, is it Ace King 10-5 maybe? It was an Ace King Queen 4. Okay, let's go. Let's call. Call this one as well. King 7-6-4, guys. King 7-6-4. I would just call. Schuller, damn, that's so precise. LOL. Schuller, like, he's having Monker open, just like putting in the data. More Jack 10 is better than that. That's probably, yeah. I said I might have played this game before. I would say call. All right, there we go. Call. 10-8-7-4. Like some of these really trashy hands, they are actually 4-betting because they play so bad in a 3-bet pot. So maybe it's 10-8-4. Maybe I'm also just trying to bait you guys. I'm like 20% sure we're going to 4-bet this hand, basically. Looks like you guys are being baited. 10-8-7-5 is 4-bet for sure. That's what Veiny Vidi 4-bet against Phil. Yeah, that's the thing. Some of these trashy hands are. Fold here. I said it. Okay, against the storm. I don't know if fold is a thing. I'm just gonna go. I don't know. All options suck. So I'm gonna say 4-bet. Bam. Wrong. I'm gonna just do a quick test on. Wait, why can I not bring this forward? I can't. We're gonna quickly test 10-8-7-5 double suited. 10-8-7-5 double suited. Call 100% of the time. King 10-9-7 double suited. King 10-9-7 double suited 4-bet 100% of the time. And then Jack 10-9-7 double suited 100% 4-bet. Okay, just a couple of spoilers here. Next hand 10-8-7-6. I would 4-bet 10-8-7-6. And that would be correct. Okay. Queen 7-6 call. Jack 10-10-9. I would say 4-bet. Oops. I would say 4-bet. Yeah, 10-8-7-3 is probably an open fold. No way 4-bet? Vibor says 4-bet. I say Jack 10 is the magic. Is the dream. Schuller says 4-bet. Debora says 4-bet. I say 4-bet. It has to be a 4-bet, guys. Come on. Wow. We're all shit. We're all shit. Wait. What about Jack 10-9? How is this possible? Jack 10-9. Always calling. What? Jack 10-9. Maybe it's the suit thing. 1 second. It's not. It's just always calling. Someone at Star says, honestly, it's so interesting, much more than doing it by yourself. I can see that. I can see that. Goodness, Jack 10-9-8 is a 4-bet. I think so. I would 4-bet Jack 10-9-8. Yeah, mainly 4-betting. 64% of the time. Yeah, the connectivity is pretty good. But the thing is, like Jack 8-9, I don't think it's going to 4-bet either. Yeah. And then, yeah, it just doesn't. Yeah. Ah, there we go. Bring it. Bring it. All the hard study guys are being rewarded. All the hard study guys. Wow. You guys are so lucky. You guys are so lucky to be here. Finally getting rewarded for studying hard on your PLO game. We got 50 subs coming in, gifted to this community by Nicky Mouse. Click on his name, give him a follow. Please, no one goes for the resub, he says. It pays to study. Very, very much appreciated. If you guys didn't know, I am sometimes on the Nicky Mouse channel in German, where we play different games, and we play them for subs sometimes. And recently, Suapix and myself, who are battling Nicky Mouse and Jordy, owned them pretty hard for, I think we owned them for 100 subs, and 50 go to this channel. So guys, put out the hearts for Nicky Mouse for your sub. That would be nice. What a beautiful sub train there, guys. What a beautiful sub train. I'm just going to read some of the guys that got some subs here. We got Daily, Cyrus, Varys, Pokobjörn, someone on Stars, B, Diz, Absurd Massacre, Rastas Mastas, James Bong, Joker, 2050, Kill Pauk, Saijo Montan, Are You Polarized, Mocktail Poker, Sacred Lamb, iPhone Carlos, The Stoic King, Hellkid, Dean Sim, Akakabuto, Die for Ninja, Hayopai, FIFA 1919, Dr. Doobie, Era, so many. Sisker, Bungai, Response, Andes, Tan Wizard, JB Golf, Tarbon. I mean, it's just way too many to name all of them, but guys, show some respect. The battles were fun, he says. Die battles haben echt Spaß gemacht. Yeah, I do play Warcraft 3, but I suck at the game. Call this here. Wow. Wait, what? 4-bet 50% of the time? I think this hand could actually fold potentially against the 5-bet. It probably does. Unexpected one here. King 10 10 deuce. We call. Kind of a nasty hand here. Ace 10 5 deuce. Call. Check out the Back to Warcraft YouTube channel. I love watching those replay videos. Yeah, I already watched that channel quite a bit. But I'm not sure what to think about Reforged, to be honest. Still, it's hard to watch Reforged, to be honest, at the moment at least. Might get better at some point. It sucks, yeah. Queen 8-7-5. I think we're just going to call these hands, honestly. Queen 7-6. Ace King 7-4. Ace 9-7-4. Call. Which is not folding, basically, those double suited hands. 10-8-7-4. Didn't we play that hand before? Just a call. Just a call. Just a call. Like, are we really calling King 10-7-4 with low suit? I mean, I guess we are. Just double suited unpaired hands are not folding. Or just double suited hands, period. Second nut flush draw. Yeah, but I mean, what about the 7 high flush draw? 4-bet? No. No way. Well, he says fold call 4-bet. Low. Call. Okay. And we're going to head into the last training session, guys, of tonight. This one will be... We're going to do small blind versus button. And the idea is unpaired, double suited. And not the most obvious ones, but sort of the weaker ones. So spot in question here is small blind versus button. Unpaired, double suited. 100 big blind steep. Initial range will be all hands possible, so 100%. Then we're going to add 3 ranges, call, fold, 3-bet. Small blind. I don't have it yet, so we're going to download it quickly. Fold, raise button, and we're gonna download small blind versus button. 100 big blinds, PLO 500. Small blind versus button. So this is fold. Then small blind versus button, this is call. Oh, no, I misclicked. Small blind versus button, this is 3-bet. JK, good night, good night. Oh, no, JK actually infinito. Good night, GG. And fold 82.5, call 7.9, 3-bet. Oops. 9.6. And the hands we're interested in are going to be double suited unpaired hands, which are here at the bottom. So it will be somewhere here. Quick look into it. We do have a lot of mixing between 3-betting, some folding as well, some calling as well. So it should be pretty interesting and quite mixed. We're going to load the training and we're going to play 50 hands. And what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to manipulate the threshold. So you can see the EV is between 0.5, which is the fold of the small blind, and 10.3, but the 10.3 hands are just really, really strong. So we're going to limit it down to something like 3. Is that realistic? Let's have a look. Yeah, those are all like really marginal hands, actually. Yeah, I think we don't even have to do it. Let's just get into it. Okay, this is a fold. Queen 986. Jane, that's great content as always. Glad I stayed up for this. Thanks, I appreciate it. Guys, 1, 2, 3. Fold call 3-bet. Shoulder with the 3-bet. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious 3-bet. What else should we really do? Good. Okay, here is where it becomes tricky. That's where my insecurities are coming from when it comes to small blind 3-betting. That's what I noted down. King, queen, 7, 6. Double. Like, I have no idea. I would say, I actually think it's a 3-bet. I would say it's a 3-bet. Shoulder says this is probably a call. Where's Mr. D. Boris when you need him? It's like on his phone trying to recharge. Like, fuck, it's a 3-bet. It's a 3-bet. I say 3-bet. He says call, fold, low suit. Listen, look at this. Look at this, D-Boris. Are you ready for the truth? Bam! Finally. Strong move, Jane Anderson. Strong move. Category is unpaired, disconnected. King, queen, jack high, 2-card Broadway. So here we have 2-card Broadway, which is king, queen, king, jack, king 10, queen 10, jack 10. And then 2 connectors at the lower end. So we're looking at a category of hands such as king, jack 6, 4, jack 10, 9, 3. We're looking at hands such as king, queen 5, 3. Very often there will be like 2 hold'em hands, queen, jack, and 5, 3. King, jack, and 5, 3, and so on. What hands are going to 3-bet? Well, all 4 connectors, king 10, 7, 6, queen, jack, 9, 7. So that's pretty obvious. But then there are also some hands such as king, queen 5, 4 with high suits. Queen 10, 7, 6, well, those are 4 connectors. But even queen, jack, 6, 5 is 3-betting with high suits. He says that seems a little bit out of line. Good night, guys. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. GG, good night. We are almost done here. I hope the video will be available for replay. It is available for replay in the VOD. A753 is a fold. What? Anyone? Anyone? What? Wait. Suit variations. I don't think it's going to change anything really. It's just the call always. Wow. Where's the suit variation thing? Call. Actually. Oh, wait. Those are also single suited and rainbow hands. How is this the call? Category is called unpaired, double suited, connected ace-high non-Broadway. Yeah, of course. I mean, most of the hands are calls. Like, what hands are folding though? Ace 9 6 4 is folding, but then ace 7 5 3 is calling. And then ace 6 5 deuce is folding, but ace 7 5 3 is calling. Ace 9 6 4, ace 6 5 deuce, ace 4 3 deuce, ace 8 6 3. Just barely good enough connected to call apparently. So fold, fold. King 8 7 4, guys. 1 2 3. King 8 7 4. I mean, I'm just folding. Folding? I think we're just folding. Sure says fold. A lot of calls. I'm going to go with fold. Yep. Like we're calling partially. King 6 5 3. I would have folded that as well, by the way. King 7 6 4 is a call some of the time, or often. Queen 7 6 5 is a call. So actually, quite similar hands are calls. King 8 7 5 is a mix. This is a 3-bet. 3-bet. Fold. 9 8 7 4. Connected non-Broadway is fold 72, call 4, and then 3-bet 24. So pretty obvious fold based on that. What about King 8 6 4, guys? King 8 6 4, a lot of gaps. What are the monitors you have at the moment? I think you can check out my Instagram story where I shared what my main monitor is. If it's still there, let me just double check. No, it's not there anymore. I have a 43-inch Acer monitor as a main, and then two 27 Dells on the side. What are people saying here? Fold? Actually, I agree. Fold, but a slightly better version of a 3-bet. Correct? We're 3-betting. Yeah, King 7 6 5. King 8 7 6. Give me a queen. Queen 8 7 6. Yeah, queen like obviously Queen 9 8 7. That's pretty obvious. Queen 9 7 6 is 3-betting. Queen 8 7 6 is 3-betting. Queen 8 6 5 is 3-betting. Yeah, a slightly better version of 3-bet. So I'm point on there. Fold. 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 King Queen 10 5, guys. King Queen 10 5. I also have difficulties with those. I used to 3-bet them too much. But when I look at it right now, I'm also thinking just 3-bet. Let's just 3-bet and play. Tibor says call. Call 3-bet with high suits from Schuller. I think that's actually the truth. You just call with this specific one. Yeah. Yeah. 14% fold. What is 3-betting? Better connected stuff. Give me a king. King. Like you need 4 connectors. Like King Queen 10 6 is sort of the bottom, I guess. You need 4 connectors. Yeah. Yeah. King, queen, 10, 6 would be a 4 connector, and that would 3-bet. But you're also saying with the high suit, it would actually go ahead and 3-bet? I'm not sure, actually. I don't think so. Look at this. Very low frequency, like 11%, king, queen, 10, 5. 11 or lower. Yeah. So I would probably just err towards calling this stuff. Ace, king, 5 deuce. I'm flatting. It's okay, just always roll 11%. Is this the output adjusted for the rake specifics at PLO 500? Yes, this is PLO 500. We also do have PLO 50 and PLO 5000. And also different stack sizes. This is 100 big blinds. I will just call. He Boris has 3-bet fold. I think that Ace King 5-4 is obviously a 3-bet. And Ace King 5-3 might also be a 3-bet, but Ace King 5 deuce is a call. Schiller is exactly on the same point here with me. Let's see if we are geniuses. We're not. We're just no genius. Just no. Just not a genius. Obviously, Ace King 5-3 is also 3-bet then. Schiller, we're apparently no geniuses. He puts in the smile. So look, Ace King 5-3 double suited is 98% 3-bet. We knew that. And I also think with the low suit, we should probably just call. Should we fold with a low suit, guys? What do you think? 1% genius. Yeah, exactly. Let's have a look. Low suit. I would say call. Or maybe fold. I don't know. I would say call. It's actually... It's actually fold, right? Yeah. Wait. No, it's not. Well, 10% fold. No, it's not a fold. Let me just look at this. Ace, king, 5 deuce, spade, diamond, spade. Oh, wait. Spade. Diamond, diamond, spade, spade. It's a mix between fold and call. I think we need to bundle these suits here. I'm just going to put this request in for the developer. And why does it say 100% call, 99% 3-bet? Where did it say that? Okay. For Ace King 5 hearts, spades, good suits. Well, I don't see it. I can go back to it and change the suits. Spades, hearts, spades, hearts. Ace, deuce of spades. Okay, ace, spades, deuce, spades, king of hearts, 5 of hearts. Oh, wow, what? No. We found a small mistake, guys. Interesting. Gonna report that right away. Sick eyes. What is the spot? This is small blind versus button. Small blind versus... No, this is not small blind versus button. No, it is actually. Okay. Submit it. Nice catch. Yeah, definitely. I didn't know how this would creep in there. Okay, we're going to do 2 more hands, guys. 2 more difficult hands. Yes, I actually did something useful for a change. Yeah, you did. I don't think this is difficult. This is a fold. I mean, this is in my book, I'm 3-betting all day long. Now that we 3-bet ace, king, 5 deuce with low suits, it's not a 3-bet. But anyway, 3-bet. Fold. Dudes, I'm not folding ace, jack, 5, 4 double with high suits. Never folding, never fold. Oh, it says 3-bet, okay. Okay. I think some calling might be mixed in here. I'm in for the 3-bet. Schuler is right. Some calling is in there, 1%. Folding the 5 higher on that makes sense. This is a 3-bet. I would never call with this hand. Come on. This is a fold. One more difficult, guys. One more tough one. Ace, jack, 9, 4. That's the one. I would say a mix between call and folding, 50-50. 3-bet? Wait, what? 3-bet? 3-bet? What? 3-bet, call, 3-bet, call, 3-bet, mostly call, a little. No one folding? Say nitness. I'm gonna stick to my answer, okay? Against chat. I haven't learned my lesson. Nice. Telf in the chat says fold. I don't even believe in myself anymore. I don't think we can fold. This is a tough one. I say call. That's just call. I would just play it as a call in game. Well, all the options are open, but the guys that said call and 3-bet as a mix, probably the most right. Have you actually ever folded this to a button open? Well, I fold around 2% of the time when the button opens with his hand. I don't want to be too precise, but around between 2 and 3% I folded so far. Statistically speaking. I'm not sure if it's GTO or not. Actually, it is GTO. I should saw it right now. Yeah, I fold around 2 to 3%. That's my normal, and that's my normal strategy. Yeah, I would just pick up this thing here and say, 63, so we're going to go ahead and 3-bet. Okay. Guys, this wraps it up. GG. We got 50 new subs. That's amazing. My arms are still not in the frame, but this will change tomorrow probably. I don't have time tomorrow actually to go to the store. Do I have time? I know we're all very mad because my arms and my elbows are not fully in the frame. We all feel the same. Actually, I do have some time tomorrow. I have some time. Yeah, also because tomorrow is no recap anymore. There's no Phil recap. If you guys haven't noticed or haven't heard about it, wait. On Saturday, 4 p.m., we're going to do the PG Challenge big recap with special guests. So again, that is going to be Saturday, 4 p.m. Supix, myself, and special guests. We're going to do the big Phil Galfond recap of the battle against Vaney, day 14, day 15, the biggest hands. We're going to talk about Twitter statements, controversies. You know, what is the break all about? Will he come back? Who has an edge? All the good stuff on Saturday over here in this channel at 4 p.m. CET. Thompson, how's it going? We're just looking back at an intense study session and also some playing time. Won like 3 stacks playing PLO 500. I'm going to send you guys over to the gentleman known as Supix. See you guys out there. Take care. I'm out. Actually, I'm not. I'm collecting you guys to send you over. All right. I'm so tilted that that the frame is not. Okay, anyway. Guys, see you out there.
Going to check call. But they do have another good side. Maybe it's Matt Damon himself. In that case, he can last forever. That's true. You're leading here. Three-bet pot. Decided to check back turn. Not a very good turn for my hand. And river is even worse. Going to fold against the bet.